Okay, and we are live, guys. Give me a second. Okay, so let's write the task for today. You know what we need to do. So, see, configure the PostgreSQL as a DB. That's what we did already, but today I want to, use Sqlize. I don't know if this is the correct spelling or not. I don't know. I think this is not a correct spelling. Yeah, it's all right. So we can mark it as ended for now. Use Sqlize SQL. I don't know. Yeah, this seems like the right spelling, Sqlize, right? That's one of the tasks. And second task will be create a database model. Okay, create, create, create a separate user model. See, we don't need a separate model just now, but just for the sake of learning PostgreSQL, I'm going to create a new wait, it is not called a model, it is called a table, right? So create a separate user table, and that's what we are going to do today. Create a separate mod table. What else do we need to do? Create auth functionality. I don't know if I want auth functionality just yet. you know yeah, we won't be focusing on this functionality just yet. I don't know even if I'm going to create this functionality or not, so let's leave it there for now. And yeah, let's start. Let's try to use Sqlize for PostgreSQL. After that, we'll create a user table. All right, so let's start. And before we start, let me turn on the server. Wait, I need to go inside server. Oops. All right, so the server has been started now. And now that the server has been started, let's see. Let me refresh this. Okay, we are getting the result from the server. Let's see how we can use Sqlize. Okay, so I think I have a blog post open where they used Sqlize. I need to find it out. Where was it? I think it was this one. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Is this the one where he's using Sqlize? No, he's using just the bare metal queries. So this is not what we want. Let's find out other tutorial where they are using Sqlize. Get started Sqlize Postgres. Yeah, this should be what we need. We need Sqlize. Yeah, see, this was the correct spelling with E. Sqlize. We already have PG, and we need PG store. Okay, I don't know what this is. Let's Google it. PG store. A package for serializing and deserializing. Seems useful. So let's install it. Let's install these two modules. We need to go inside server first, npm install Sqlize. Yeah. Sqlize pgh store. Okay. Okay, so both modules are installed now. What should we do now? Connecting to db, create a new file. Okay, app.js. Now we should separate this code, right? Yeah, we should have this in a separate directory, I guess. Creating model. So how does it work exactly? Do they have a and let's check Sqlize documentation. Sqlize PostgreSQL. Oops, the spelling doesn't matter. Sqlize ORM. Mm, all right, so this is how we can connect. I think I saw a tutorial where that guy was using a separate database or something, database directory. I think it was, let me find it out. Where was it? Mm, okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hey, data you. How are you, man? How was your exam? You had your exams, right? Sqlize authenticate that. What? Let's create a separate folder called db in server. Bombed it. What does it mean exactly? Like bombed? You mean you nailed it? You didn't nail it. db bombed. I don't know what that phrase means. Interview. Bad job. Ha. Thanks, man. Yeah. How's the voice? I mean, how's the sound coming? Because I don't know how it is. I don't know how to test it, to be honest. Examiner nailed it. Examiner nailed it. But here it says that it means you did a bad job. Soothing. Is it so? If that is if that is correct, then great. I think it was worth it. At least you will pass your exams, right? DB. Inside DB, let's have index.js. Okay. Let us copy all of this. See, this is how you create a web application. You just copy and paste code from everywhere. Code for kick. Okay, what is this? Is this a username? Okay, this seems like, I don't know, right? Local host dialect. What the hell is a dialect now? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right. That's how it works. Software engineers are just copy pasters. User extends model in it. Is the sound a bit low or something? Like, I don't know, because I messed around with some settings in the OBS. I don't know if the voice is low or not. Let me know if that is the case. Sqlite memory. What is that? What is that supposed to do? Getting started. Yeah, I already installed it. Connecting to database for, okay, for PostgreSQL it should be okay. I think I should be using this parameters separately. Database username password. Oh, okay. Database username and password. So this is database. Process dot env dot, okay, why don't I get the auto completion? Okay, I think I need to import this first of all. So let me import it in index.js and maybe then I will get autocomplete, I guess. Let's see. And let's import it here. Const db equal to require db. Okay, I should get auto completion now, hopefully. Nope, Not yet. Okay, doesn't matter. I will have to look up in this. Okay, where was it? Connecting. Oh yeah, here it is. So first one is database. So PG database. Wait, no. I don't know. PG database. Okay, second one is username. All right, username and password. So where is username? PG user. Process dot env. Whoa. Env dot pg user. This is supposed to be password. So process dot env dot pg password. All right. And what about this too? Dialect Postgres local host. Okay, seems good to me. Now where was that tutorial? Where is the tutorial? Here it is. I need to call authenticate. Yeah, so I think we should call it. Should I just paste it here? I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that. You can just paste it here, right? Does it not return a promise? Connected to PostgreSQL. Okay, it seems nothing happened. This should just load. Let me restart the store. Connected to Postgres. Great. So we're able to connect to Postgres. This is good. Wait, what about this? Selecting. Huh, why are we getting this? I don't know. And also this queries. Let's not do queries. So in index.js where we were importing queries. Yeah. No, we are not importing it here. We were importing it in controllers, I guess. Yeah. So we need to modify this now. Fuck, it's going to take a lot of work. It will return the following error. Okay, it's not returning error in our case because we already have the model. Place this code inside authenticate success block. Okay, what does it do? What does it do? Post Sqlize define post, title, content, freeze table name. post.sync create. I think this creates the table and this adds the table, adds a row to the table, I guess. Hmm. Is there a better tutorial? This was code for gig, right? Where is it? Code for gig. Let's find out other tutorial. Dev to Scrambler. This seems good. Flapio. Hmm. Sqlize model and data types. You can initialize a new Sqlize object instance using this syntax. And what else? Do we have logging as false? BB. No, we don't. It's okay. How to create a Sqlize model. Yeah, this tutorial seems good enough. Hmm. We need to create classes for that. Wait a minute, but in this tutorial, this guy also did some, he didn't create, so he just called define. Oh, why are there so many ways to do the same thing? Can I just use, you know, but wait, where did he initialize? So we'll just call this, and it seems that this syntax initialized it. And here we did authenticate. This guy didn't even authenticate. What the hell is up with Sqlize? I've started to hate it. Some guy calls authenticate, some guy doesn't. What the hell is up with it? Oh, why so many differences? I don't get it. What the Oh, okay, so this function is just to test if we are authenticated or not. Okay, okay. Async and await works as well. Okay. This code seems good to me. Let's paste. Sqlize authenticate connection. Okay. Oops, it crashed. Why did it crash? Await is only valid in async. Huh. Yeah, okay. So let's create an async function. How can we create an anonymous async function? I think there is a way. I just don't know how to do it. Wait. Hmm. Is this the correct syntax? I don't know. Yeah, it seems the correct syntax. Connection has been successfully established. Great. Now that we have it inside DB, according to this, we'll use this syntax. Why does it always crash when I try to use this syntax? Why does it always crash? I'm even using the latest version of Node, so this syntax should be available. What unexpected token am I using? I have just copied and pasted this. Should work just fine. Let me Google it. Import statement not working in Node.js. Node version. No, I'm not using this. Okay, wait, I think it is because of to run index.js, you need to create a package.json file with a type property set to module. Hmm. Let's just take previous. Yeah, this is good enough. Okay, now let's see what we need to do. we need to create a model. We can just require Sqlize. Huh, how does it work? So how can I import model? This makes me use this syntax. Because we only want to create two model, let's just get it here. I think we can get Sqlize as well as, let's see if this works or not. Yeah, it is working. So it is working. Let's also get model and data types. All right. So now we will create constant class tasks. We will first drop the model. So let's go into PSQL dash T Postgres dash USARL. All right, so connect to learn. Okay, no, not DUT, table task. So let's drop all the tables. Drop. I need to check how do I drop the table. I only have one table, right? So let's figure out how to drop it. Drop a table. How do I delete? No. Managing tables. Drop column. Drop table. Yeah. Drop table. Table name. What is cascade and exist? Drop table tasks. Great. So we don't have anything, and I think okay. So let's now create it programmatically using this method. So first I need constant class task. Am I right? Tasks. Should I call it task or task? Task is good, I think. Extends model. Okay, so that's it. What is the issue? Class is not allowed as a variable. Oh, what is up with JavaScript? I'm just using this syntax. What? Does this guy have a GitHub source code or something? I think this syntax is not already supported in my project. I need to add support somehow, it seems. Hmm. Let's Google this. Yeah, why your ES6 plus syntax doesn't work? Why it doesn't work? Let's see. Babel. Okay, let me install Babel. Just install it already. Okay, while it is installing, let's do other things. Next, we need to tell Babel how we want it to compile. We create a file called babelrc. Okay, let's create a file dot babelrc. Server new file dot babel. Huh, that's it. Okay, I mean, as I'm using nodemon, I need to write this script. So let's copy this, and in package.json I should replace this with this, right? And let's see if this works or not. Oh, we are still getting there. Okay, why did it crash this time? Is it the same thing? Yeah, it seems giving error for the same thing. Const class. What's the issue? Is this syntax? Okay, this syntax doesn't seem right. So I think there is an issue with that. Constant class. Hmm. Extending model. Yeah. Huh. See, they have not used const here. I think this guy has returned const by mistake, I think. Right? Yeah, let's delete const. Should work just fine now. Hope so. And now we can use import syntax. Import this syntax. But now let's leave it like that. Okay, after that I need to init name age, and what is this? Sqlize model name doc timestamp false. First name, last name, Sqlize. We need to pass the connection instant. Oh, okay. We need to choose the model name. Okay, all right. Let's do that. Task dot init this is first argument and this is second argument. First argument is an object with key value pairs of the fields type string. Okay, let's copy this. Oh, come on. First name, but no, we don't have first name. We have title and done. And this, the data type will be string. Allow null. No, don't allow it to be null. And this should be, I don't know, what do we have available? Do we have a boolean? Yeah, we do. Allow nulls defaults to true. And I want the default value. Default. Okay, seems good to me. And second object, we need to pass Sqlize and model name. Model name is task. Okay, so it worked, it seems. And after that, let's create second class user extends model, but let's copy this. User will just have username string, allow null false, and yeah, that's it. Username. For now, we'll just have a username here. Sqlize model name should be user, and we want a what is it called, a foreign key here in the task. Yeah, so how can we create a foreign key? Free stable name, what's that? I don't know. Model synchronization. Oh, I think we should use model sync. Yeah, we'll do it later. No, let's just copy it. Let's copy it, and for now we will have it. Yeah, dropping tables, database safety. No, we don't need to check all of this. How can I create a relation between two tables? Wait, this guy didn't even create this table, I guess. Or did he? I don't know. Hmm. Okay, what about this? Did he create any foreign keys? Post. Okay, he only created a post model. Postgres. Let's check in the Postgres tutorial. Postgres. Okay, here it is. Foreign key. Just show me an example, will you? Table, customers, and contacts. So I think contacts will have a foreign key, right? Yeah. So constraint fk customer, foreign key customer, and it is a foreign key customer ID. Wait, but what if I want to, do I need to provide ID explicitly? Do they not provide an ID? Maybe I should provide an ID explicitly. Okay, that is how we create a foreign key, but how do we create it using, wait, yeah, how do we create it using Sqlize? Equalize foreign keys. UUID shop. Okay, this guy, where's the foreign key? Oh, he created a foreign key using this syntax. Has many belongs to. Huh, that's convenient. There's so many ways to do the same thing. What is up with my internet connection? Why is this not opening up? Let me test my internet connection. I hope it's not shitty today. No, it seems fine. That means it is an issue with the website. Associations. Okay, let's test associations. This section describes the various association types when calling a method such as has one. Do I need to create UID, or does it like by default creates a UID like in MongoDB? I don't know. Let's use this syntax belongs to team. In our case, task belongs to user, right? So let's use that. Task dot belongs to uh, did it create any models? Did we? No. So now let's uncomment this two codes and see if it creates or not. Oh, it crashed. Why? Oh, it is. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Enable to sync models. Okay, does it work now? Okay, I think it did work. Oh, it did create. So let's check out. Oh, we have two tables now. Can we check the schema of these tables? No. So let's do select star from users. What? No, I think it is just user. It only has user. What about task? What? Tasks. What is the issue? Task doesn't exist. Task doesn't exist. Task doesn't exist. What? Oh, no. Task user. What is the issue? Okay, it did a whole lot of things. Hmm. Okay, so the user work, but task doesn't work. Huh? Why does it not work? Is it because of the syntax task work? What did I do? What the hell just happened? So in this case, team ID will be added on player. So user ID will be added to task. So if we want to find task of all the use of that particular user, okay, it will be fine. But it still doesn't explain why I can't select tasks. Right? I'm the owner of both these tables. What is the issue? List schemas dn. What is s? So system objects. Huh. Maybe I do need to do something else. Now we can export user and tasks. Module dot exports. Now we can use this model. Let's try to use this model in bot controller to add a task. Oh, but wait. Point stack project. To-do app. I hope this to-do app has some foreign keys. Oh, it's the same thing. Are there no other good blog post written on this thing? What? It is referring to the same video. Every blog post is referring to the same video. Okay, we will check this video then. Come on now, just open up, will you? Watch it on YouTube. I don't want to watch it. I just want the GitHub link. server db. Okay, this guy didn't even use Sqlize. The hell with you, bro. And he just created only one table. Not helpful at all. We need to find another tutorial. Yeah, this seems good. A Yelp clone. GitHub. This guy even provided GitHub. Yeah, I watched this tutorial. Not a full. To be okay. Is also not using Sqlize. Raw queries. No. Why would I write raw queries? How do I add something to the table? So according to this tutorial, find all. No, that's not what I need. Insert, create. Yeah, create, create. Where is create? Transaction, Sqlize. I'll be back in a second. All right, so now I was looking for create association. No. What? Are you serious? Equalize, create. What are you talking about, man? I don't want to create a C instance. What? Creating an instance. Oh, okay. Okay, let's use this. Create. Um, await create. Await user dot create. So on results await. Oh wait, I need to first get constant. In this case, task. Let's also get user. Let us use import syntax and let's see if this works or not. Come on. What? Oh, caps lock is on. Import from. So we are inside a pod controller. DB. Okay, I hope this works. First, let me comment this and check if it works or not. It is giving an error. What? It is still not working even after installing Dabble. Wait, I I think I need to restart the server, I guess. So let's do that. Okay, okay. No, it didn't work. Okay, but in this case, it is giving a different error. JSON file invalid add of input. Okay, passing config. What is the issue with this? What is the issue? I did what they suggested, right? presets bevel preset in. hmm, I don't see any issue with this. Why is bevel not working? what what's this set execution policy? But I'm not using Windows. Wait, where is this bevel? Ah, okay, it is here. Invalid end of input. What input? Huh, it worked. So I think I didn't save it. That was the issue. Yeah. So let me close it and let's get back to. Okay, let's close package.json as well. Next DB index server. What was I going to do? Yeah, in bot controller. Okay. You know what? Let's also wait. We don't need this pool anymore. Wait. Okay, so now I can create a task. So this is an issue. You know what? Before creating the task, I will need the name of that person who wants to create that task, right? So in Twitch bot, do I get the names? So I just get the message, self context. Let us check Twitch bot EMIJS. Not this one. Chatbot. How do I get the username? Target, context, message, and self. I think context should have what we need, I guess. Next steps. Invalid. Join. No. Which commands? Membership tags. Target, context, message, self. What is self in this case? Context. What is inside context? Console.log. I don't know. Let's just log it, right? And let me try to fire up a command, remote task test. We got error, but before getting an error we did get this log, so let's check it. Display name. Do we need the display name or user ID or the username? Yeah, we have a whole lot of data which we can use. So context dot username. I think we should use user ID as well, because usernames can what about this ID? Which ID is this? See, they should just give some, schema for their API. This API is not that good documented. Docs, let's check docs. That's what we were looking at. Twitch API. Hmm. Authentication. I just want to check how the model looks like. So, no, you need to write remote, then task. No, remote task and learn. After that, learn Python. This is how you fire a command. But don't do that right now because the server is up and I will be bombarded with the error messages. And yeah, I think I should have this command as well. Command to show what commands are available. But right now, so do you know anything about Twitch IDs? Like which one is unique ID? So the data that I am getting from Twitch, it contains this ID and a user ID as well. So I'm not sure which ID is going to be unique each and every time for each and every user. So I know username can be unique, but it can also change. So I'm going to save username to the database, but I want to save something unique. Remote task learn. Yeah, if you do that, I will have this log messages. So because I tried to, I'm trying to modify the database. So that's why it's not working. User ID is this and ID is this. I don't know which is the unique ID. Room ID, user ID. Yeah, let's just use this ID. This seems like a unique ID. So context.id and context.username. But to use it, I will have to modify user. I need two more fields. One will be Twitch ID and the type will be number. Number integer. No, it is not an integer, it is an alphanumeric string. So UID, column storing a unique universal. No, big int array character, date only enum. Yeah, I think string is fine. String is just fine. Twitch ID string. And what else? Username. Yeah, we already have a username, Twitch ID. So good. We have this toData, and we are going to use this toData. First, we need to check if the user already exists or not. So for that, what should I use? Find. There was find method. Where is the tutorial? Find all, find. Is there a find one? Find one. There should be find one or something. Let me check. Find create find. No. Find one. Yeah, this one. Create search for a single instance. View code. No, don't view. How do I use it? A hash of option to describe the scope. So just like this, find all attributes. Equalize find method. Find one. User dot find one. What? What are you trying to find here? This guy has not even written the attributes for finding. Oh, okay. Where email. And let's use find like this. Await. First we will console.log await user dot find one where Twitch ID equal to I don't know. How do I write the condition? How the hmm, what key? Just key? How do I specify what it should match against? Oh, yeah, title, Twitch ID equal to, okay, we should get Twitch ID as well in the data. So let's get it in Twitch ID. And if I check the model here, Twitch ID. So let's do this. And let us test it out. Wait, we don't have results, so we need to comment this as well. Const results. No, let's not return anything. And let me fire up the command again. See what happens. Oh, what just happened? Pool is not defined. Oh, okay. Where am I using pool anyway? In the task create. Wait, what was this one then? Oh, okay, I know what this one was. Let me comment this for now. This is not needed. It should be fine now. Let me fire up the command again. What now? Which ID has invalid undefined? Oh, oh, okay, I know why. Because I'm not sending the data. So task create. I need to send which ID, and this ID will come from context dot ID. Okay, let's test it again. Cannot read property title of undefined. Okay, but wait, what's this? Null. Yeah, right, right. So this is working. No, wait, no. Wait, why small user? This should be capital user. If user equal to null, I can just do it like this, right? If that is the case, first we should create a user. So for that, we'll have to call create, right? And in that case, this should be let. User is equal to await user dot create username. Okay, I need to pass username. Yeah, I need to pass username first. So let's pass the whole context object, right? Instead of passing Twitch ID. No, 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 no. Twitch ID user name is equal to context dot username, and what else do I need? Username and Twitch ID. Yeah, that is it. Bot. This will create the user, right? So according to this, console.log user created user dot to JSON. Okay, let's test it. What? Which ID is not defined? Oh, oh, yeah. First, I need to get the username as well. That is one thing. And what about this? Which ID is not defined? Where am I using it? 20. Oh, this should be capital. When did I change it? What now? User find one is not a function. What? Oh, of course, it is not a function. So it added Sahil Wasawa. Huh. Drop. I want to remove that entry. How can I do that? Delete. Delete. Delete from where delete from user where id equal to 0. What? Hmm. Says user doesn't exist. Wow. What? Hmm. Cannot read property title of undefined. Where is it? 4046. Which bot? Oh, it is because of this. Hmm. Says null. Okay, user created. What? Select star from user. I think this user is different. Come on, man. Come on. How can I select this table? Line error. Select star from users. What about? Okay. The relation user doesn't exist. You know what? Drop the table first. Let's drop the table first. That was the command for dropping. Yeah, drop task. Task doesn't exist, of course it doesn't exist. This is shitty. This is shitty. How can it exist and also not exist? Oof. Oof. This is crazy. Crazy. Hmm. Okay, let's do this. Please table name. Hmm. Now what about this task table? What should I do with that? I can't even drop it, it seems. See? Oh, it dropped. So I need to wrap it around quotes like that. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, that was the issue all along. User task. Where is the foreign ID? It should contain the foreign ID. Yeah. Yeah, it's here. User ID. Good. And now we can test this. So let's in the bot controller. Let's do this. Now let's fire up the command again and see what happens. Object created. Okay. Select task, select user, which ID created at, updated at. Okay, good. And now let's try to fire the command again. It should not create a new user this time. What? It created a user this time as well? Whoa. Why? Is it because of this? Hmm. Oh, it was null. Why null? Why did it not found the column? Hmm. It should have found the column, isn't it? Okay, I should maybe, I don't know. Let's try this syntax switch and also let me drop delete 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 from user where id equal to 1. Huh, it deleted both. Why? ID was 1 for both of those things. That's crazy. I don't know, doesn't matter. So let's try to add. Okay, as expected it was null. So and now we should have an entry, right? And now let's fire up the command again. Did I fire? No, I didn't. So let's do it. What? Nothing happened? I need added 2 entries. Hmm. Okay. So it seems it is returning null. Find one is not working. Why is that? Find one where key order. Wait. To find the latest entry without knowing the key, just omit. No. where which ID is this? Why this doesn't work? It returns null. Hmm. Why does it return null? If I fire this exit command from PSQL, let's see what happens. Yeah, I do get this. That's back. Then why is this returning null? Hmm. Let me try to fire the command again and see what happens. Again null. I'm firing it on correct DB, right? Yeah, this is the model. Then why the hell it is not working? Creating an instance, saving, updating, querying basics, select queries. Should at least throw some error if it is not correct. No, this should at least throw an error. But now it is just returning null. Why? Why? Why would it return null? Okay, I get it. I get it now. I think when we call synchronize, it is creating the table again and again and thereby deleting the whole database. That is what is happening, I think. Right? That is exactly what is happening. I get it now. So what should I do? Sync force true. Where was it again? Syncing. Creating model. Dropping it first. I think we should use this alter true. Yeah, let's use it. Alter true. Set alter true. Okay, it should work just fine now. The bot controller, and you know what? I can just go back to using, right? Go back to using Twitch ID just. Okay, let's test. Is there something in the user? No, it's empty. So let's fire up the command. All right, null. This time we got null, which is correct. And we have one entry now. Now let's fire the command again, and this time it shouldn't save the user. Okay, wait. This time as well we got two entries. Now why is that? And we got null. Hmm. Wait, is the ID different each time? Of of course. The ID is different each and every time. How did I miss it? But okay, and what about this ID? So ID is different each and every time, it seems. What about user ID? So 296, 296. Okay, it seems user ID is same each and every time. So we should be using user ID, not which ID. So let's change it. Mm, we should be passing context dot user ID. Okay, how do I select? Can I select it like this? I hope so. Let us first drop everything from this table. ID equal to 1 and ID equal to 2. What? and doesn't work. It should be empty now, right? So let's do it. Null id. Okay, good. Let's fire it up again. Yeah, so this time, so we should only have one entry now. Great, great. And so it is working as expected. And now this is done. After that, we should be creating task. So task dot create title. Done. Now for user ID, how do I pass a foreign key to Sqlize create method? Hmm. User capital U, capital I. User ID should be user, I don't know, wait, user dot ID. Hmm, yeah, maybe. What if I just pass this user object? Let's see what happens if I pass user object. Hmm, something did happen. So let's see. What just happened? Yeah, I think we can't just pass user like this. It should be ID, I guess. Let's try it now. Okay, it seems like it worked, but I don't know. So this is the user object. Executing insert result undefined, but it should have saved the task. Yeah, I did, and we have the user ID here. But what I don't know is, okay, so this ID is here, but is this the correct way? Right? This is supposed to be here. We'll find it out. Mm, what was I going to look for? Yeah, this one. ID client. Hmm. Yeah, for now it is good enough. So we can add tasks to it. But okay, it is not returning the results back. It should return this, all of this, isn't it? Oh, it's because I'm printing rows. So let's test it again. And this time let's not log user or this. Okay, what else were we logging? Let's not log this as well. Let's get the results back now. This time let's add another task, learn flask. All right, so we do get the results back. ID 2, title learn flask, done is false, user ID 3. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, so let me open up a readme. We completed this, and we are also using Sqlize now. Create database model, create a separate user table. We did that as well. Now what else? What else is remaining? So now that we can create a task in the controllers bot controller. So let's write the command for showing all tasks of that user, right? So let's do that. Task create task get all. Hmm. Right, task get all. In the bot JS, wait, but we need to handle this first. Client say in the bot controller we should return this results back. Okay, okay, result was in this form and it had title, so this will work. Let's test it. Learn Django. Great, it is working. Now let's create so task create task get all. Now for that bot controller task get all, right? And to get all we will only be passing, wait up, you only need to pass the user name or the user ID of the person who is trying to show his task. So let's get rid of title and yeah, which ID? Yeah, I will need Twitch ID. The only thing we are going to pass through this function is Twitch ID, and we should get results back, not just result. And get all data. From data we will retrieve Twitch ID. All right, and we will do const something is made. Yeah, something has been made. Try this command now. Remote, see, it happened. And let me show you the users now. See, database is added to the database now. No, command doesn't work yet. And when the whole project is done, you will see all the tasks on this website. Not exactly this one, but a newer one, but the UI will be same. Now I'm trying to write a command so that you can check all your tasks, like what task you have. So to retrieve all the tasks, results equal to await user, no, not user, tasks, task dot find all where user ID, no wait, it should be like this. User ID is Twitch ID. Let us test it. Oh wait, let me delete this. Okay, why did it crash? Unexpected token. Okay, wait. Oh, I know why. Should be fine now. It. So Twitch bot. So results. Client target results. Here are all your tasks. Your tasks. Oh, can I not add a new line like this? Oh, of course I can, but I'm adding it at incorrect place. Seems fine now. Let us test it out. Remote show. Your task. Okay, so it did not return any tasks because I do not have any tasks. It seems. Is that correct? No, I do have some tasks. Then why is it not returning? Find all. Where user ID is Twitch ID. And what is Twitch ID? Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. Oh, fuck. So, this is the issue. User ID is not a Twitch ID, but it is a different ID. No, it won't work. I have a bug. I have a bug here. So, this user ID is not a Twitch ID. There should be 3, 2, and 3. So, to solve that, I would have to retrieve. No. How do I find Sqlize? Find all method using a foreign field from foreign key. Yeah, with association and foreign key. Um, Assuming that your user model is linked to role model, something like this would work. Include. Oh yeah. Yes. So that was what I was worried about. I mean, see here the user ID. I don't know if I should just save the user ID. It should be a reference, right? I don't know. So using this include, is there something mentioned applying where operators, advanced queries with function? No. Simple advanced queries with function, advanced association concepts, associations. Yeah, I know how to create association, but how do I query through associations? Mm, Include model models that user as users through attributes. So he has a project model like this, name, just name. All right. And a user model with just name, but he must have association, right? Yeah. So project dot belongs to many, right? Projects belongs to user and user belongs to project. A project can have multiple users and a user can have multiple projects. So this is many to many relation. Yeah, it's mentioned here. Through project user as users, through project user as project. Ah, those guys. Okay, what if I just come on, man. Sorry for the banging noise. This assholes. include. Yeah, let's include it. How do I include it? I still need where, right? So include should be an array. Let's have it on different lines. Include model, I don't know, user. Let's see what we get back as the result. Nothing. The query that was fired was something like this: join, join, join. What the fuck? Okay, for the sake of it, let's comment where for now. We'll focus it on later. Focus on it later on. Okay, and for now, let's just try to print all the tasks. Okay, wait. We're getting something. We are getting all the tasks. This is good. This is good. And what are we getting? So, see, it starts from here. It includes the user. So for data dev's task, where is it? Data dev created a task somewhere here. Where is his task? Oh, it's here. Learn title, user ID 4, user data dev, right? So now what we can do? No, there's no remote. There is no remote yet. Where user dot which ID is this? Okay, this should work. Why is that an error? Okay, maybe it should be wrapped in quotes.